Might need a glass of wine for this one. Moments where you've had a close shave and you've seen something late, it really opens up your eyes to just how quickly things happen and can go wrong sometimes.
It makes a difference, huh? Every time there's some new boats, you really notice
It doesn't feel like much when you just say, oh, it's adding one,
Yeah.
but then it feels like a lot on the race course, doesn't it? Nice. There we go.
Love
Done.
avocado next.
Hey guys, we're here in Auckland, New Zealand with another episode of The Face Off with me, Hannah, and
Me, Nicole.
let's get into it. Okay,
Go for
going
it.
in. How do you prepare ahead of a race and an event?
Well, I guess with the little time we have, it's a lot on visualization and kind of getting mentally prepared for it, as well as, I guess, talking with everyone and getting very aligned on how we want to take it on, know the conditions that we're going to have and a bit what it all looks like. But yeah, I think mostly something like that.
I do a lot of visualization as well. It's quite good, especially with the tight race courses and so much happening. Just going through the set plays and all of that stuff is good.
Yeah, same.
Okay.
Sick. What is your go-to pre-race meal?
Probably avocado and eggs on toast.
Same.
Is it? Nice. There we go.
Love
Done.
avocado and eggs.
Yeah, it's a classic.
Yeah, it's good.
I'm in. What is your pre-race routine? I feel like I've just asked this. What is your pre-race routine to get in the zone?
We're back to the visualization, I think. I feel like that's very similar. To get in the zone, I guess, I do think visualization is a part of it, but we do a bit of a routine, all of us, like mobility, stretching.
You
and
do, I've
kind
seen
of
you
as a
guys
group.
do that, yeah.
Yeah, and I do think that sort of gets us from like all of the preparation before to, okay, now we're getting into this and racing. So I think that little moments can be a bit of the moment of switching from off water to on water.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, nice.
I don't know, what about you?
I do it when we get on the boat and we leave the mooring. And generally there's like a little bit of time, like a couple of minutes to get out. Well, I'm not doing too much and I just sit on the back beam and that's when I get in the
Okay,
zone.
so-
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh yeah, you're in.
My turn.
Yeah. I was like being question mark.
Yeah, you wanted to. What is your scariest memory sailing?
Cadiz, the first event, we had the female athletes actually racing on the boats, and it was day 2, and I just remember going out of the harbour entrance and it was boosting, and we just did this bear away and it just felt like it lasted forever, like we just kept bearing away, and I was like, at what point do we stop bearing away? And it was so windy and so wavy, and I just remember, like, I can't even imagine watching the footage back again now. I think I just spent my whole time crawling across the channel. Like, I remember Ben Ainsley just looking at me and going, Hannah, like, if you don't want to cross, like, you don't have to cross. And then we capsized, and it was pretty wild. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
That must have been.
It was a big day out. Yeah, it was.
Yeah. Capsizing. Oof. I don't know if I want to have that experience.
Yeah, it was.
sounds like a fun day.
It was a big day. But yeah, it's good. Okay, what was it like the first day you sailed on the F50?
Oof. I think maybe that was my scariest moment. It was
When was
in
it?
Copenhagen.
Oh yeah.
2022?
Okay,
Well,
I wasn't
Copenhagen.
there. I was pregnant at that point. Tapped out.
So we didn't do much training, and then we went into racing on Sunday. And so I had only been on the boat one day, H1, H2. So I hadn't been even foiling. So it counts the foiling day as the first day.
Yeah.
And we were going out, reaching, and I had to stay to leeward to kind of like help get out of the harbor because there was a lot of marks and stuff. And I remember being to leeward, just looking to the other side, thinking, how am I going to cross at any point? Like, I don't understand how this is going to happen. Yeah, how does this work? It looked so far away. And I remember like looking at Flo and Flo looking at me and laughing. And I was like, no, this is not happening. This is not happening.
Stick here.
I'll stick to this side. Yeah, that was, that memory's stuck in my
Dark.
mind.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. Another one. What is it like being the eyes for your team with 13 boats going that fast?
Yeah, it's high tariff, that's for sure. I definitely view my role primarily as making sure we don't have a crash. and being the eyes of the boat, and that's like the number one thing to get right, because it can end the event and the season if it goes wrong, for sure. So yeah, that's my number one job really. And yeah, it's intense, and definitely moments where you've had a close shave and you've seen something late, it really opens up your eyes to just how quickly things happen and can go wrong. And definitely the more racing you do, the more experience you get, but yeah, with more and more boats on the start line, it's pretty scary sometimes.
It makes a difference, huh? Every time there's some new boats, you really notice, like...
It doesn't feel like much when you just say, oh, it's adding one.
Yeah.
But then it feels like a lot on the race course, doesn't it?
I agree.
Yeah, it's wild. But yeah, is it me?
Yeah, your turn, yeah.
It's me, yeah.
I was gonna ask another one.
You. Okay, what do you think makes a great strategist?
Oof.
Yeah.
Good question. It's quite a dynamic role, and I guess it has a lot of ways to it and ways you can divide it, I guess. So I do think someone that needs to have, be able to adapt quite a lot. Also, when we go down, I guess less people on board, you also need to change a bit the role.
Yeah, really physical.
Yeah. You're looking strong, by the way.
Oh yeah, thanks, yeah.
But I guess that makes a big difference, or I feel like, it gets switched up quite a bit. So I guess being quite adaptive, being good on communicating, and being like quite eyes out and tuned in, I guess, with the rest of the boat.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, I agree.
Ooh, this is a long one.
Oh wow.
Has there ever been a call you made that won your team a race, and has there been one that cost your team a race?
My brain's not working that well right this second.
What about the final in Abu Dhabi?
Yeah, I mean, the final in Abu Dhabi, there was lots of calls that I mean, it's hard to look back at a race because you always look back at all the things you did wrong, even if you've won. So we still look back at that race and we're like, oh, there's lots that wasn't perfect and we could have done better. But I think, maybe Cadiz with the Kiwis, and it was just like neck and neck the whole race, and just the confidence in the mapping that we knew for the last upwind, and like what we needed to do to get the split at the bottom and how to line that up, and communicating that with Dill and the rest of the team to make sure we did that. It's probably pretty up there, and obviously culminated in a pretty cool sort of battle with them right at the final mark. But yeah, and then the losing one, there's way too many to even mention. Yeah, it's a hard one. SailGP, isn't it?
There's so many calls being made and such quick ones.
Yeah.
You go up and down quite quick. Like, oh, it's a good one. Oh, this is a bad one.
Yeah.
Oh, another good one. Oh, another one, bad one.
Yeah. A sailing, isn't it?
Yeah.
And SailGP, I think, like heightens that because they're happening so quickly and there's so much going on. That the big skill is just like letting it go when you've made a bad one and still trying to get the next one right.
Yeah, I agree. And in the same race, really, like.
Yeah.
From one leg to the other, you need to just, forget, next.
Yeah,
keep
100%.
going.
To me?
Yeah, your turn.
Have you ever lost confidence in your own skills during a race?
Yes.
Yeah. That's an easy one, yes, I have.
Totally. I think that's the biggest one, or I feel the hardest one as an athlete in general. Like making mistakes and not getting caught up in them, or not letting them influence your confidence. I think it's the hardest one, the confidence, like not having too much or too little, and kind of that balance. I feel like it's one of the hardest skills to get under control or get right.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, agreed.
What is a piece of advice you received that changed how you sail? Oh, wow.
I think probably I like the quote, don't let the fear of striking out stop you from playing the game. And I think that's so apt as an athlete, that you're constantly like putting yourself and your ego and just everything you're working towards on the line for kind of everyone to look at and review how well you've done or badly you've done. And I think sometimes that fear of failure can stop people trying to achieve whatever it is they want to achieve. And for me, definitely after the London Olympics, when we got silver medal and had been so close to the gold medal and kind of just missed it in the last race. And, you know, it's such a big choice to decide to do it again, knowing that the outcome could be the same, could be worse. It's pretty unlikely to go to the next Olympics and still be in a position to try and win. And so, yeah, just that, you know, putting that fear aside of failure to still do something because you believe and you want to do it.
Wow, that's really nice. I like that one.
Okay, what do you both think SailGP can do to upskill female sailors?
Time on the boats, really.
Time. Experience.
It's all about time. Like,
Yeah.
there's so little time on these boats that you really can notice any minute you get on the boat. You evolve, you learn, time is so important
Yeah.
and so hard to get that,
Yeah.
I really think it's the only way to really get into it. You need time out there and
Yeah.
getting in tune with it.
100%. Yeah. Training camps, simulator time, outside of events. Yeah, I think definitely the great time.
Yeah. But even with a simulator, I think it's still like being on the boat is so important.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think especially it'll be interesting if we really get a boat out there that we can get time on, that could make a huge difference,
Yeah.
really upskill and get time in different positions and really work on that evolution. I
Yeah.
think that could be a big game changer.
Yeah. Agreed. Yeah.
Next, it was my turn, right?
I think so.
Okay.
Let's roll with.
What is one piece of advice you would give the next generation of female sailors?
Oh, I think, well, I always have one advice for young people, and that's just to always ask questions and not be shy, and just, yeah, if you see someone that you want to talk to, like, back yourself and go and talk to them. But then I think for the female sailors, I think I'm just so excited for the next generation of female sailors, because I think there's going to be so many more opportunities, well, there already are with SailGP, with other sailing competitions, and the Olympic Games. Just, yeah, there's going to be more and more opportunities coming. And so the more you can sail different boats, sail with different people, learn from different people, I think the more ready you'll be for whatever the opportunities are that are coming.
It's an exciting time.
It's an exciting time, yeah, definitely. Like if I look at like young girls in particular now growing up, and they're so excited to see what's happening in SailGP, and they're just buzzing that, you know, that could be them.
Yeah,
It's cool.
yeah, I agree with you 100%.
Okay, what's something from your personal life that has helped you become a better sailor?
Oh, we're going deep here now.
Yeah, I know. We got a few left, and we
Wow,
getting
it's
into it.
getting deeper.
Might need a glass of wine for this one.
For my personal life, okay, I am gonna go quite deep here, but
Okay.
I think so. My mom had a hereditary disease.
Yeah.
And she got sick while I was quite young. And I have a younger brother that's like 10 years younger than me. So that was quite difficult that she passed away when I was 21. So quite young still. And I think kind of like going through that, like it was a hard time, and especially I was getting into the Olympic campaign and everything, and kind of, yeah, I think it made me grow up quite quick. And it also made me appreciate a lot of things more, and kind of pushed me to really pursue my dreams and think that you never know what's going to happen, and you kind of just, yeah, need to really follow what you want and believe in yourself. And yeah, I think kind of that's, yeah, that moment in my life really shaped me a lot as a person and as an athlete. So yeah, I think that experience.
That's mega.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, thanks for sharing that.
You're welcome. That's a deep one.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
now,
gosh.
Nicole, I'm asking myself a question here, guys.
Oh, good, I'm off the hook.
I feel
back
like
at
you
you.
should answer this one. What was it like when you won in 2024?
Well,
Should I just say Hannah in 2025?
that's probably next.
Oh, okay. Well, so auto questions. That was epic. I think, yeah.
It's such an insane event as well, because you went from the Saturday to like probably not making
Being
the
out
final.
of the final to on the Sunday, the French crashing, and then it's like, okay, we're in, and now we need to go for the final, and then, yeah, reaching the first mark in first place. And it was windy, and yeah, it's San Francisco is also epic for sailing. So I think there were so many emotions, like so many ups and downs from Saturday to Sunday, and then just getting into the final and then winning the final. I think you can hear it on the comms. It was like such a boost of emotions, like also coming from so much adversity that we'd had the season before, and then learning throughout the season. I think it was just
It was unreal.
it was unreal.
It was unreal.
Epic. Yeah,
It was very
really
cool to watch. It was very cool to watch.
One of the most epic experiences I've had as an athlete, I think, in terms of emotions and feelings. And
such a release, isn't it?
Wow.
So much pent up emotion just like suddenly falls out of you.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. And to have it with, like, in the end, you're a team of not just the 6 that are on board that moment, you know, like such a big team, like just to feel that with everyone, you know, and everyone's work coming out into play there. I think, it was
very special.
Epic.
Yeah. It's cool. I'm asking this.
Are you asking yourself a question now?
Yep. Hannah, what was that moment like when you crossed the line in 2025 season? I feel like I've just done it. It was almost unbelievable, actually. I think because it's so hard to win in SailGP and everyone's so good. And especially in the light winds, I don't know, it just felt like there was so much jeopardy in Abu Dhabi. And I think it's just like relief, just so much relief of the fact that we knew how well we'd prepared. We knew that we could do it, like all the teams in the final, but then to execute and, you know, deliver, I guess, all of us in our roles on the boat and off the boat, and to actually do it when it matters and when the pressure's up is such an amazing feeling as an athlete. Because I'm like, before that race, I remember we finished the fleet racing. It happens so quick, doesn't it? You finish the fleet racing, you're in the final, and then it's like, I don't know, 8 minutes and you're off. And just like, suddenly the pressure was just like, boom, this is it. And you get all that feeling of like feeling sick. I get really weak in that moment.
It was
like,
not a good moment with you grinding.
I know. I was like, okay, give me some gels, give me something, give me some energy. But yeah, my body just goes really weak. But then as soon as you like go and start doing your entry process and get into it, then it all goes and you're just straight into kind of the race. But yeah, just the most amazing. There's nothing like winning with a team. It's such a special thing. So yeah, it's cool. That's you. Last one.
Last one. How lucky. What did you both do after your grand final wins? I think straight after celebrations with the team and like with a short team and spending time together, and then we actually had a really cool moment. I think once we got to the base and all of the like official like prize giving and everything was done, and just we got the speaker from the Danish, so we had this huge speaker and we put like, it was the like most heard song in Spain at that moment. Yeah. And we just put that one and we were all dancing in the container and there was champagne flying and everything. It was just like our little group, you know? And that moment was really cool, like just experiencing that with everyone. And still when I hear that song, it still always
it takes you back.
Yeah, so yeah, that was really cool.
We were really similar.
I heard screaming coming out of your tech base.
Yeah, it was wild. It was cool actually, and I was really lucky. My mum and dad and my uncle had come over as well, and Nick and Sienna were there as well. So yeah, I mean, having those moments when you get friends and family you can kind of embrace and enjoy it as well. I think being an athlete, you spend so much time sort of working towards your goals and competing, and you know, a lot of time sort of away from family. And so yeah, when you get those moments to share it with them, it's pretty special feeling. But yeah, just epic party, and we had an amazing dinner on the beach actually in Abu Dhabi with the whole team and a lot of our, you know, wider team, and yeah, very cool.
So nice to have the family there as well.
Yeah, it was amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
us.
nice work. Q&A done. Yeah.